Red Bull had 27 assists in that game, while in this game so far, they only have 11 assists. Nevertheless, magsisimula ang second half with a TM3 from Mike Rayback para lalong mabawasan itong lamang ng Talking Text. Both teams targeting win number 4 tonight. And Red Bull begins the second half with Celino Cruz, who figured in that altercation with Mac Cardona, even Don Aliado in the first half. Kasama si Rayback, Baguio, who top scored for Red Bull in the first half, Sharma and Kiko Adriano. Pansinin natin itong combination ni Coach Yang Giao on the floor. He does not have a natural center. Sharma is more like a number 4 player, at saka si Rayback is a number 3 player, but now they have to play out of position. Sharma has to play number 5, and Rayback has to play number 4. And that's why Red Bull continues to go to the outside players for offense. And Dolong now, abay dalawa na lang ang lamang ng Talking Text. At naago pa! Celino Cruz ang isa lapag. Celino Cruz down! Oh, they call the flagrant one. That looks like a flagrant one and alapag. And now, pinapaliwanan ni Garcia Ferrer kay Jimmy Alapag kung bakit flagrant one ang tinawag. Ito, panurin natin kung ano nangyari. Cyrus Baguio making that play possible. And then the push from behind. So, now, again we have to explain. That call was made because there was no attempt to go for the ball. Okay? The referees are looking for an attempt to go for the ball. And if you do not, then they will call the flagrant. And depending on the severity or the gravity of the contact, it's either a flagrant 1 or a flagrant 2. Just a 1-point ball game dito sa Cuneta, so that could have given them the lead. Instead, ito, pagkakataon para sa Talking Text na makahirit naman dito sa second half. They have yet to score during the third period. Here's Washington. Blocked from behind by Baguio. Yancy will score and may kasama pang foul. Talking Text needed that basket to start things off for them here in the third quarter. Keeping that ball alive and then getting the basket plus a free throw. That height advantage so dominant para sa Talking Text. Kompleto 3-point play for Yancy de Ocampos. We send you over to Patricia Bermudez-Hizo.
You know, the focus of Red Bull's coaching staff at halftime ay yung pag-rebounding ng Talking Text and the fact that they gave up a lot of second chance points. Coach G noted that they took a lot of gamble, which led to Talking Text hitting the open shots and easily penetrating. So don't expect them to gamble like that anymore. Sabi pa din ni Dr. J kanina, Red Bull has to make them miss their shots, get up and go, and support Cyrus Baguio. Back to you, Miko.
Salamat, Patricia. Well, Mike Rayback trying to support Baguio with a TM3. At ito, Celino Cruz at Jimmy Alapag. Sila ngayon na nagpapalitan ng mga maanghang na salita. Oh, Celino really getting a lot of friends tonight. Kainom na sila. When you have shades at night. Okay, back to the ball game. Nice pass by Yancy para kay Jay Washington, who now has 12 points. And if you notice, ang ginagawa ng Talking Text ngayon is that they're pounding the ball inside. They're going to their advantage, yung height. Alam nila that Red Bull is playing without a natural center, and that's why they're going close to the basket. Pakatulis, ang tira ni Kiko Adriano. 3-point lead for the Phonpals. Here are the early moments of the third quarter. Again, they go to the man inside. Here's Rayback for 3. Yes, sir! TM3! Rayback has now 12 points. All of its points coming from 3-pointers. Then he has strung together 3 triples in the second half. And that's the player who's playing the number 4 spot. Naka-attack din sa sideline. Cyrus Baguio. Sayang. Would have resulted in another highlight play. Instead, bola pa rin dito ng Talking Text. Up by 2, 60-58. Over 8 minutes to go to third quarter. Retualo. Short tip-in for Yancy de Ocampos. Yancy has been the man of the moment. That's right. It's more inside points from Talking Text because nobody can box him out. He's just too tall. 3 tries for Washington. Ito yung dominance nila, no, sa loob. You know, while the big men are scoring, the man who's making things happen for Talking Tex is Jimmy Alapag. He's setting the table para sa Phonpals, and he's making sure that the ball goes to the man inside. Here's Harvey Carey, blocked from behind. Bola napulot ni Sharma, napunta kay Adriano. Adriano on the move. Adriano hindi na ito titigil, nabangga. Hello, up is good! Nakita. Ang dahil niyang in-high-five dun ah. Pati yata si Patricia na high-five eh. Pati yung mga biron dun sa nagbandang tabi. Tuwan-tuwa naman si Kiko Adriano. I think he's found a nice home for himself sa Red Bull, ha? And look at Kiko Adriano! You know, it's a nice home with a lot of playing time. Alright, Baguio, natisod! Ay, malinaw na malinaw. Yan, dispossessed. Dislodged. Displaced, lahat na. Isama mo na, dismembered, dislocated. Ang sabi naman ni Coach Yengia, that was in the act of shooting. And tama naman si Yengia. Palay-up itong si... Sabi ka naman ng 2 free throws. Jimmy Alapag ang tinawagan ng foul. Pang-apat naman ni Alapag. Pang-apat. It's gonna be a problem dahil patong laro natin. That's why Belano is in the ball game. Alapag and De Ocampo and Ritualo are sitting down. Cardona in the ball game. And you know, nakita natin si Cardona, kinakalapit na kagad to si Celino Cruz. Parang, hello, I'm back. So, babantayan nyo mabuti ha. Cardona against Celino Cruz at hinawakan ni Adriano itong si Cardona. You know, Cardona really is a pesky customer on offense and on defense. Ang kulit na bata siguro nito. Ang tinatawag din ng referee ngayon yung fouls away from the ball. Ha? Again, nakita natin yung tawag ng referee against Kiko Adriano playing tough defense on Mac Cardona. Now, Taulaba is in the game, so you expect him to get the ball. Here's Cardona. Drop off. Washington. Wala. One more time. Wala pa rin. Boy, too many second chances here for the Phonpals. And by the way, lamang na itong Red Bull, 63-62. Ano because the Red Bull's frontline, they're being manhandled inside. Yes. Ang problema, on the other end of the floor, Talking Tex defense is beginning to show signs of weakness, kagaya nung nangyari dun sa first quarter, and allowing Red Bull to score some points. It's Derek Pumaren is in his 25th year of coaching. Although early on in his career, he almost gave up. When he had to teach Richard De La Salle how to play basketball, that really tested his spiritual strength. But he overcame it, and good for him. Let's go to Peaches Abiri.
Okay, earlier I spoke to Topex. I asked him about how the team's feeling na wala si Judy. Sabi naman niya, alam mo, ang Red Bull mindset is don't depend on one player to play the game. Kaya for them, it's not a setback but an opportunity. They're taking it as a chance for someone to step up. And who knows, it might be someone else's time to shine, guys.
Well, it could be Celino Cruz's time as he makes a heavy play. You talk about smarts. Yep. Binato na lamang lang sa hita ni Harvey Carey as he was falling out of bounds. Although they were going for a knockout play right there. Magaling talaga si Celino as you see Junti Valenzuela watching the action on the sidelines in cities. Here's Baguio. Outside. Cruz. Yes, sir! Yes! Press! 11 markers for the veteran point guard. Aba, tatlo na. Ito lamang ng Red Bull. 66, 63. Reaching. That's a reaching foul. Halos nakasampa na itong si Celino Cruz kay Washington. Now, ang problema dito sa Talking Tex, nagiging very predictable na ang kanilang offensa. No? They're always going to the post. They're going to the inside 2 points. And as a result, nagko-collapse na ngayon ang depensa ng Red Bull dun sa ilalim. Let's see whether they can vary their offense a little bit more. By the way, 4 na personal fouls ni Celino Cruz. Penalty ng Red Bull. Here's Belano. Inside, Washington. And Washington has been unstoppable here in the third quarter. While they still go to the man inside, and that time they got the results. Lamang pa rin ang Red Bull, 66-65. Halos nakakalahati na tayo dito sa third quarter. Baguio with a basketball. Baguio over to Rayback. Rayback has been red hot from Rainbow Country. Here's Sharma. Sharma nowhere to go. Babalik kay Rayback. Ibabalik kay Sharma for the shoot. Sharma long range. Sobra. Oh, Rayback with a rare offensive rebound para sa Red Bull. I say rare dahil Talking Tex has had a commanding lead in rebounds. As Baguio yes, for the layup. Give him that lane, and he's going to score. You know, this is really turning out to be the breakout year for Cyrus Baguio. Oh yes. Well, Red Bull certainly getting the job done offensively in this quarter. They have pumped in 5 3-point shots sa quarter na to. Missed by Belano, tapi ka ng bola. Ako, Washington na naman. At panglima na yan, ha? Some shoving there between Jay Washington and si Carlos Sharma. And in all that shoving, in the middle of all that shoving, Celino Cruz, who's actually playing well, may 5 personal fouls na. At mintis ang unang free throw ni Washington. And one enforcer sits down for a smaller one, si Tupex Robinson. So si Cruz uupo, and the pitbull checks in the ball game. No rest for the weary if you're Talking Tex. Split from the line mula kay Washington. Alam mo ba ang problema yung opensa ng Talking Tex dito? They're getting the points from the inside. Ang problema nila yung depensa sa kabila. They're not switching. They're not making sure that Red Bull gets just one attempt. And of course, yung kanilang perimeter of defense has been very, very shaky. Naka 5 3-point shots na ang Red Bull sa quarter na to. Yan yung, teka mo na, tumapak. Napatapak sa linya itong si Nahorda. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Robinson and Belano really going at it in the backcourt. Ito, Cardona against Baguio. Great matchup. Cardona on the move. Handoff. Carry will score. In Talking Tex, they're making a living inside. Exactly. Lahat ng puntos ng Talking Tex, kung tayo nagkakamali dito sa ating quarter, are coming from inside the shaded area. Hindi po act of shooting yun, ha? Foul was committed much earlier. Now Red Bull is already in the penalty with 4:45 to go. Oh! Ang ganda naman ang play ngayon. 24 points for Cyrus Baguio. And catching Asi Taulava napping in that inbound play. Here's Belano. Belano, kick out, carry against Wayback. 12 to shoot para sa Phonpals. They're down by 2. Belano to carry, back to Belano, 6 to shoot. Cardona goes right. Cardona slices in, and Taulava scores unmolested. Patience in the execution and Talking Tex again going for the extra pass and the big man inside. High ball game at 70. That's our 6th deadlock. Here's Nahorda. Oh, excellent defense. Nahorda should have passed the ball. No way that he could get out of that defense. Here's Belano. Phonpals can regain the lead with a basket here. Ito na si Cardona. Cardona, looper! And that time, sabi ni Cardona, akala ninyo, ipapasa ko sa loob. Ito, ako na ang titira ngayon. And that's what I call varying the offense. Masyado na nagiging predictable kung paraging drop pass, no? Although good results. That time, backpack Cardona, taking the ball to the hole himself. So 2-point lead para sa Talking Tex. Oh, sa mukha yun. Reach in sa mukha. At tinuwagan ng foul si London. So London Belano picks up his 5th personal foul. Pareho na sila ni Celino Cruz on the verge of leaving the ball game. Magno Membre checks back in the ball game para kay Cyrus Baguio, well-deserved rest. Now Horda off the glass. So tabla na naman tayo at 72. 3:15 to go in a very entertaining third period. RB carry. Ay, nakawala si Cardona. Pinasa kay Washington. At yun, naagaw ng tuluyan. Maybe Cardona was better off taking that shot. Ito na, Tupex Robinson. Membrere to Rayback. Rayback on the move. Membrere from the corner. Membrere baseline. Kick out pass para kay Nahorda. 12 to shoot. Here's Sharma. Sharma! No! Washington. Taulava. Taulava spins. Blocked by Rayback. That's 3 blocks now for Mike Rayback. Here's Robinson. Perfect Robinson. Membrere for 3 off the mark. And it's last touch on Red Bull. Okay, Al-Jabal, the rookie out of San Beda, is back on the court. And Villones for the first time on the floor. And here's Cardona, tinulak. Although yan ang first personal foul ni Membrere, kanina pa nasa penalty ang dalawang kupunan. Kanya naman nag-drive in si Macma Cardona, and sure, instructions coming from Manong coach Derek Pumaren. What a nice feature we had sa halftime on Coach Derek. And he has led teams. He has handled every level, college, amateur, and of course PBA championships at every level. Coming, of course, from a very illustrious basketball family. His father Pilo was a player with UE and a coach. Of course, we all know about his brothers Franz and Dito. Here's Villones, the richest man in the PBA, Villones. And now he's setting the offense here. Aliado to Cardona. Cardona against Membrere. Cardona spins, handball. Aliado is fouled and the basket is good. Cardona has been really efficient in looking for cutters, his teammates. Pero hindi na kompleto ni Aliado ang 3-point play. Nevertheless, apat ang abante rito ng Talking Text. 76-72. Under 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Here's the Horta for 3. Police. Thomas Robinson swiping it from behind. Pinasa kay Pinisi. Pinisi for 3. Yes! And yan ang big weapon ng Red Bull sa quarter na to. No? They have buried 6 3-pointers in this quarter. PM pressure para kay Pinisi. Slicing down the deficit to 1. Al-Jabal on the move. No. Nagapak doon si Al-Jabal. There's Membrere. Membrere to Sharma. Sharma to Nahorda. Nahorda. Ika. Pinisi to Membrere. Membrere for 3. Membrere can't get his range tonight. Ito na si Villones. Phonpals up by just 1. And Villones takes it all the way. Players stumbling on the floor. I saw Don Aliano take a tumble. Mr. Tumbling. Tagal na natin hindi nakikita yung tumbling nga, no? He's tumbling out after scoring a free throw. Sometimes he does that. Does a somersault. Here's Membrere. Inasa. Nahorda. Sharma battling hard to get the basketball pero napunta kay Aliado. 4 points ang lamang ng Talking Text. 30 seconds to go before the end of the third quarter. Here's Aliado, top of the key. Aliado, entry pass para kay Taulava. Taulava was hammered and bludgeoned and pushed inside. And Taulava made sure that the referee saw that. Hard to imagine a man his size getting pushed around like that. Ito yung free throw ng Talking Text. Sinabi natin yung kanina that Phonpals badly need to improve their free throw shooting. Ano ba percentage ng Phonpals in this game? 73%. Wow. Oh, that's a major improvement from 63% on the season. And Taulava went 2 for 2. There's 15 points to that. Balik na naman sa anim mga bante ng Talking Text. At nauubos na ang oras dito sa third quarter. 12 to shoot para sa Red Bull. Membrere. 7 to shoot. Membrere in trouble. Membrere slices through. Bounce pass na Horta. Naagaw ni Al-Jabal. 1 second to go. At pinisit. Ay, teka mo na. Natawagan ng foul. Si Pinisi. And that came at the buzzer. So nasa penalty situation ang Red Bull. Actually, at the point of the foul, there was also what I thought was an elbow from Cardona. Okay, titingnan natin kung that's Robert Ting Jr. Was the foul assuming there was a foul, was it committed after time? Okay, they'll wave it off. Okay, they'll wave it off. And now Coach Derek Pumaren's turn. Pumito kayo. Siya naman ngayon ang galit na galit. Sabi niya, pumito kayo . At makikita natin ang quarter scoring. Red Bull actually outscored Talking Text not only in the third quarter but also in the second quarter. By the way, meron akong interesting stat dito, partner. Perimeter points, 34 for Red Bull, 9 for Talking Text. So patuloy aksyon dito sa fourth and final quarter. Here's Cardona. Cardona on the move. Cardona all the way for 2. What a way to penetrate. One of the things we talked about for Red Bull is that they need to shut down the slashers. Now, napipilitan na ngayon si Nick Penisi to play the center spot. You know, he's a player who likes to play the outside. He'd much rather play even 3. But with that hole in the middle of Red Bull, they need an interior defender. Here's the Horda, baseline try. Horda's been nice goal in the spot. Here's Topex Robinson there with the kick back. Horda move. The Horda spins and scores. Dalawang beses na nakagawa si Aliado ni Topex Robinson from the blind side. Parang pitbull nga yan eh. Oo. Nakakanggap yan if you're not lucky. Alright. Is Aljamal. Aljamal to Aliado. Aliado swings it over to Billones. Red Bull playing a 2-3 zone defense now. That's one way to stop the inside scoring. Aljamal almost but not quite. But there's Aliado with an offensive rebound. Cardona fakes. Cardona to Aljamal. Aljamal for 3. Wala pa rin. Back-to-back misses. PBC trying to get the rebound. And finally he gets it. That's a good defensive adjustment ng Red Bull playing that zone, taking away the interior offense and forcing Talking Text to try to score from the outside. And Membrere swallowed up by the defense. Here's Cardona. Cardona on the move. Cardona pinasa kay Aliado. Aliado fires. No. Billones with the rebound. Put back. Wala. Here's Robinson. Robinson. Handoff. Na Horda. Yes. Apat ang lamang dito ng Talking Text 83-79 in the early moments of the fourth and final quarter. There's Aljamal. Cardona on the left side against Membrere. Cardona goes right. Cardona fires. Yun ang dexterity ni Mac Cardona. Actually, he was up in the air. He could have passed. He could have taken a shot when he heard the whistle. Went for the shot. So that's why he's on the line. Si Topex Robinson ang tinawagan ng foul. Only the first personal against Robinson. First team foul against Red Bull, and Baguio is back. Membrere goes back to the bench. Cyrus Baguio, by the way, leading all scorers with 24 points. At pagpasok ni Cyrus Baguio, bring up the Typhoon signal number 4. Baguio, really the man of the moment para sa Red Bull. That's why the ball is back in his hands. Pinasa kay Robinson. Robinson fouled. Big man fouling the small man. And Robinson for a small man. Boy, he's a tough cookie. Alam mo, tinatawag niya si Asi. Gusto niya sabihin why don't you pick on someone your own size? Pero sport naman itong si Toby. Lumapit naman kay Asi. At si Selena naman has come back. You see the totals, the numbers of Topex Robinson. Though he plays he plays a solid game, all-around game. He plays with a lot of intensity, never backs down. Laki ng puso ni Topex Robinson. Look at the way he's playing defense on Cardona. Ayaw iwan. Now Cardona makes his move. Cardona, what a pass! Aliado outside, Aljamal! Wala pa rin. At pinulak, no? Pinulak ni Celino Cruz. And that's it. Si Don Aliado. Look at Celino Cruz and Don Aliado nagpapalito ng mahanghang na salita. Is that the 6th foul? Yes, that is the 6th and the last foul. At kapapalik mo, no? Kapapasok lang muli ni Celino Cruz. Aliado and Celino Cruz. Hold it. Nag-aasaran. Sinasabi ni Aliado, goodbye. Good night, Celino. Adios. And Celino Cruz has to go to the showers now. Alam mo, sayang na sayang because, I mean, Celino is such a... And he was playing well tonight. Oh, he was playing well tonight. He's rugged. He's fit for this kind of officiating philosophy natin. And he's cool under fire. I mean, he can hit that 3-point shot. Again, going to the zone defense is Red Bull. Luis Billones for 3. Oh, goes in! TM3! The Billionaire hitting it from outside. Alam mo, nung nakita ni Coach Derek Pumaren na nagsosona ang Red Bull, binulik na kaagad si Renren Ritualo, so he needs some firepower now from the perimeter. Mr. Billionaire getting the shot in. And of course, there's Renren Ritualo inside as well. Hindi naman makabawi itong si Nahorda. Last touch on Talking Text. Boy, Nahorda struggled mightily sa gabing ito. Here's Baguio. Swipe by Ritualo. At si Ritualo ang tatawagan ng foul. Because anyway, nakuha ni Baguio yung bola eh. It's not that he was not able to get that basketball. So dapat siya walang tawag. Anyway, here's Penisi. We're adjusting to all these fouls. Here's Baguio, Penisi for 3! No. And Sharma with a foul. That was clear. Asi Taulava had good position for the offensive rebound. Natulak siya. Champion coaches. Two Wizards on the bench. And we're certainly watching a great showdown here tonight sa Cuneta Astrodome. Here's Cardona. Cardona laban kay Nahorda. Cardona makes his move. Cardona still has the ball. And Cardona caught dancing with the wrong pair of shoes. Hirap tong ginawa ni Cardona because they shut down that penetrating lane with that zone defense. 7 points ang kalandurain dito ng Red Bull. As you look at their leading scorers, you see Baguio having a splendid evening, but he needs a little help. Ito, Reback for 3! No good. Patuloy pa rin ang domination ng Talking Tex rebounds. And that's keeping Talking Tex head above water. And of course, the fact that Salino Cruz has fouled out, that's a major boost for Talking Tex. Thrown in the side to Talking Tex, si Salino. Look what I found. 88-81, Phonpals on top. Cardona fakes. Cardona pinasa kay Ritualo. Ritualo for 3. In and out. Another offensive rebound for the Phonpals. Here's Aliado. Hindi ka na naman mako ni Taulava rebound. Bola lang kay Topix Robinson. Red Bull down by 7 years. Baguio. Baguio. Kick out pass na Agaw. Steal completed by Ritualo. Billones on the move. Billones will step on the brakes. Tama yung ginagawa ng Talking Tex, no? They're playing the half-court set because they have the advantage of height. They don't want to speed it up and play yung rhythm ng Red Bull. Here's Billones. Aliado. Want to shoot. Aliado fires. That's a TM3. Wow, lucky break for the Phonpals. And Don Aliado. Don Aliado with a presence of mind. I know. He shot like Don Ontiveros that time. Ilan na ba? Nakaka-11 points na si Aliado. But watch out. He's got 9 rebounds. Honda scoring from the baseline. Cutting down the Talking Tex advantage to 8 points. By the way, we know for a fact that yung mga magulang ni Don Aliado, Kaloy at saka si Joy, are in town from the US, and another big 3-point bomb galing kay Mr. Billionaire. TM3 mula kay Egay Billones. Talking Tex hitting big baskets here. I tell you, yun lang ang kulang nila sa offense eh. We were talking about the inside point. Oh, pabawi! Pawi-pawi yung 3-pointer. TM3 for Nick Penisi. But the bad sign for Red Bull is that Talking Tex is now close to scoring 100 points. Yan ang kanilang watermark. They score over 100, they win. They score less than 100, they lose. Here's Cardona to Taulava. Taulava, no. Ang bola, nakuha ni Billones. Billones to Ritualo. Ritualo for 3. That's a reach and fall against Taulava. Alam mo, partner, yun lang ang kulang eh. Yung 3-pointers ni Ritualo. Everybody else is clicking on the top. Si Billones ang tinawagan ng foul. Hanggang ngayon, nagtutulakan pa rin sila. And now Ibanez has the ball. Si Ibanez actually played a lot more rugged than Billones that time. Si Billones na natawagan. Okay, makikita po natin ang 3-point shooting so far. Barako, 9 out of 28. Phonpals, 6 out of 23. Bola ng talk and text. 4 and 21 remaining. Dahan-dahan na rin nauubusan ng oras ang Red Bull dito para makahabol. Well, kulang sila sa rotation ngayon. Of course, Rich Alvarez is out. And Junti Valenzuela unable to play. Pati Celino Cruz also fouled out of the game. Let's go to Patricia Bermudez Sizo.
Alam mo, Miko, 2 huddles ago, I was hesitant to report that Coach Derek Kumaren wanted them to go inside kasi they were falling in love with the outside shots. When I went back in the last huddle, ganun na naman ang sinabi ni Coach Derek Kumaren. Bakit daw hindi sila pumapasok sa loob? Get the ball inside, do not settle, and don't fall in love with the outside shots. Back to you, Miko.
Maraming salamat, Patricia. Well, that shaded lane has been the place of livelihood para dito sa Talk and Text. That's right, the majority of the points coming from the inside. But in fairness naman, Talk and Text went to the outside shot only nung nag-zone yung Red Bull. Well, here's probably a flagrant one here. Si Mac Macardona, I think, might have extended his foot to try to stop Cyrus Baggio. Flagrant one yun. 2 shots in possession. But Talk and Text is just 2 points shy of reaching the century mark. So Baguio now with 26 points. Will that be enough? May oras pa rito ang Red Bull. 8-point ball game. 3 and 21 remaining. Baguio to Ibanez. Here's Ray back and out to Nahorda. Nahorda, one-hander! Yes, sir! Mabigat na buhay ang opensa rito ni Nahorda. 14 points. 10 coming here in the payoff period. Nahorda might have been the missing link after all. Oh. Nahorda is trying to pick up the slack here. Jimmy Alapag is back in the game. And Talk and Text needs his orchestration and leadership. Dahil arin na lang ang kanilang lamang dito. Here's Washington. Fires. No go. Rebound for Penisi. Malaking pagkakataon para sa Red Bull. Here's Baguio. Baguio to Penisi. Penisi for 3. Sure. Well saved by Nahorda. Here's Rayback. Rayback goes baseline. Rayback block. Nahorda misses. Nahorda babied that shot. He was all alone. So with 2.5 to go, anim ang lamang dito ng Talk and Text. It is not a safe lead. And they have the basketball. Bola na kay Carry. Carry to Cardona. Cardona against Baguio. Cardona top of the key. Mad Mac has the basketball against Baguio. Cardona nowhere to go. Pinasa kay Carry. And Carry will take 2. Cardona's mastered that move, yung penetration at saka yung drop pass. He's such a creator on the floor para sa Talk and Text. He doesn't start for Talk and Text, no? But he finishes the game, and that's important. Nag-start ba si Cardona kanina? No, he did not. He didn't start. Oh, came off the bench. Split on the line. As with Asi Taulava. Baguio. 7 points ang kailangan habulin ng Red Bull. Here's Ibanez. Inside, Penisi. You can see that coming. Nick Penisi sliding inside for the 2 points. Ito na outlast 2 minutes. If it's sa inyo ng outlast maintenance-free batteries, walang dagdag bawas sa tubig. We're going to have a wild wind-up here, it looks like. 5 lang ang lamang ng Talk and Text. 99-94. Carry has the basketball. Carry inabot kay Alapag. Free to shoot. Alapag to Carry. Carry on the move. Carry will miss. Pero napunta kay Ibanez. Ibanez. Is fouled. At penalty na ang Talk and Text Phonpals. Talk and Text needs Asi Taulava on the floor. I'm surprised that in that sequence, wala si Asi. Asi's now ready to check back in. Big free throws coming up. Ito yung free throw situation. Ang dami ng free throws ng Talk and Text. Ibanez missing. And now Alapag re-enters the ball game. Pinalitan si Don Aliado. Second free throw para kay Warren Ibanez is no good. That's going to be a foul against Penisi. Ibanez missing those 2 crucial free throws. Sayang na sayang yun. Oh, dahil if he made those 2 free throws, dapat 3 na lang sana ang hahabulin ng Red Bull. Instead, we enter first half. Certainly a creative move mula kay Baguio. Pero ngayon, naghahabol ang Red Bull. Bola ng Talking Tex. Here's Washington. Washington to Alapag. Alapag on the left side. 3-feet shoot para sa Talking Tex. Cardona! No! And they call the foul on Penisi. And that's going to be the 6th and last foul of Nick Penisi. So dalawang player na ang pinapauwi dito. Canino Cruz fouled out earlier. And now Mick Penisi fouls out after scoring 11 points. Carlo. So si Sharma ang papalit kay Mick Penisi. Mintis ang unang free throw ni Taulava, leaving that door open para dito sa Red Bull Barako. One out of two. It's Cardona's team who's winning the ball game so far. Lamang sila 194. At may oras pa para makahabol dito ang Red Bull, 1 minute and 15. But they need to hurry and they need to make big plays. Here's the Horda. 4-3. Fire! DM3 for Leon Horda. At tatlo na lang ang abate rito ng Talking Text. 197. 70 points for Nahorda.
Imagine kung na-score ni Ibanez kanina yung 2 free throws niya, no?
That is water under the bridge. Ito, Talking Text up by 3 precarious points. Taulava against Sharma. Taulava fires and misses. Rebound for Ibanez. 3-point ball game with under a minute to go. Red Bull. A 3-pointer can tie the game. Here's Baguio. Baguio leading all scorers tonight. Cyrus Baguio over to Nahorda. Nahorda to tie. Oh, yeah!
Back-to-back 3-point shots. Leon Nahorda now with 20 big points. 16 in the 4th period.
The man of the MVP out of San Sebastian, Leomar Nahorda, pinagmamalaki ng Ilocos. Really coming to life and going to town here in the 4th quarter.
At buong load niya, no? Hitting back-to-back 3-point shots. Scoring 20 points. What a way to backstop Skyrus Baguio.
16 in the pivotal 4th quarter.
Grabe ang ginagawa ni Nahorda. At saka yung depensa ng Talking Text, hindi nakakapag-adjust. Ang focus ng depensa kasi ng Talking Text is on Skyrus Baguio and giving an opportunity for Nahorda to score.
Ngayon, itong Talking Text, we're in a tie ball game. Under 30 seconds to play. The ball is with Alapag. Alapag, oh, there's a switch. Alapag for 3. No go. Ang bola na ko ni Washington. Here's Alapag. Alapag on the move. Taulava hammered.
Jimmy Alapag with the dish. At kanina nakita natin in the previous play, Taulava going for the outside shot. That time, he waited for someone to pass to.
Mabigat to. Ito na ang 6th and last foul of Leon Nahorda, the 3rd Red Bull player to foul out of the ball game. At sayang because Nahorda has been sizzling here in the 4th quarter. 16 of his 20 points coming in this quarter alone. And now, 2 crucial free throws para kay Asi Taulava.
Oh, isa una. By the way, 11 3-point shots scored by Red Bull in this game. 11 3-point shots compared to only 6 for Talking Text. Ito na yung free throw. Oh,
2 misses! 2 misses and Red Bull can go for the win. Hindi hihingi ng timeout, ha? They're going for the win here. 7 seconds to go. Ibanez has the ball. Ibanez, kick out. Sharma, oh, loses it. 1 second to go. Cardona for the win. Almost, but not quite. And we go into overtime. We'll have overtime, which will start now.
Well, si Warren Ibanez, dapat yung napasahan niya, someone closer to the basket, no? Pero hinanap yata niya si Cyrus Baguio at nakialam si Sharma sa pasa.
Although in fairness to Ibanez, natapik ng bahagya yung pasa ni Harvey Carey. But, partner, yung 2 missed free throws ni Asi Taulava, that will be a grim reminder for Asi to improve on his free throw shooting. Kasi sinasabi natin how important it is.
Here's Baguio. Tinago. Layup. And Baguio now with 28 points. Boy, what a game for Baguio.
Oh, yes. 3 disqualifications for Red Bull, and they are on.
Welcome to the overtime period. Here's Washington. Washington is fouled by Bugia.
Now, of course, under the new PBA rules, nagke-carry over yung team fouls into the overtime. So both teams in the penalty. Mahaba-haba itong overtime natin in the penalty. We got 5 minutes. Both teams in the penalty. Washington with 17. To go with his 12 rebounds. Make that 18.
And we're tied at 102. 4.5 to go in overtime. Turnover.
Now, key here in the overtime period is energy. The team that has more firepower, more energy down the stretch, that's very, very important. See, Alapag has been a non-factor in this game. Sabi natin in our pre-game discussion that he needs to take charge. Now more than ever, he needs to take charge. He has to establish his leadership.
And he took charge that time, giving Talking Tex a 2-point lead. Robinson inside. Sharma, jump hook. Foul.
Sharma going for the mismatch.
Second person na laban kay Carey. Both teams in the penalty. Sharma 1 out of 8 from the field, but he makes the free throw. Si Robinson lalabas, babalik si Warren Ibanez.
Oh, we know no problem for Red Bull in terms of backcourt scoring, but frontline scoring has been a problem.
1-point lead para sa Phonpals, 104-103. Under 4 minutes to go dito sa overtime. Bola na kay Washington, top of the key, nabot kay Ritualo. 10 to shoot for the Phonpals. Babalik ang bola kay Ritualo. Ritualo goes inside, fall away, baby, no. Taulava with a rebound. Taulava put back, block by Buguya. Taulava another rebound. Ritualo for 3. Yes, sir! TM3. Too many second chance opportunities para sa Talking Tex.
It's a big rebounding advantage. At si Ritualo, after scoring 6 points in the first quarter, he was blanked in the second, third, and fourth periods now. Incidentally, Donald Yato at si Mac Cardona are not on the floor at this point for Talking Tex. So wala si Cardona, wala si Aliado. Coach Derek Pumarin going with this unit.
And they're up by 4. Alapag misses the 3. Another offensive rebound. Ritualo. Over to Taulava. Outside carry.
And Talking Tex very confident in taking those 3-point shots kasi alam nila that Asi Taulava is there for the possible offensive rebound with Nick Penisi already fouled out.
Ritualo, look out! Washington another offensive rebound.
Now they're dominating the boards.
And Taulava leading the way with 20 rebounds.
Remember, wala na si high leaper Leo Nahorda, wala na si tall man Nick Penisi.
Here's Ritualo, loses the ball.
There's a foul.
At dahil penalty nga ang Talking Tex, may dalawang free throws dito si Carlos Sharma. Although Sharma missed both free throws in his last trip to the line. Pero to, mahalaga itong mga free throws na to. Pasok ang una. And that will make it a 3-point ball game. Tatlo na lang hinahabol dito ng Red Bull as Yancy De Ocampo checks back in the ball game para kay Taulava.
Taulava, sabi mo nga, no, 20 rebounds and 16 points. Monster game para sa kanya.
2 out of 2 para kay Sharma. And we have a 2-point ball game here in overtime. Approaching the last 2 minutes, so but has been a pulsating ball game. Bola na kay Ritualo, Phonpals up by just 2. Carey. Ibigay kay Washington on the right side. 7 to shoot. Washington binabati ni Bugia.
Washington pumihit, pumira, Mintes. Offensive rebound for Yancy. Putback is good. At nasa loob na tayo ng Outlast 2 minutes. At sa inyo ng Outlast maintenance-free batteries. Walang dagdag bawas sa tubig. Now, what about Yancy Del Campo with 16 points? Again, yung domination ng Talking Tex. The offensive glass. Here's Bugia. Bugia on the move. Pasa kay Ibanez. Bagong shot clock to para sa Red Bull. No need to hurry. Although they are down by 4 with a minute and a half to go in overtime. Sharma, putik na maagawan. Sharma, looper. Tapos, Baguio with a rebound. He is fouled. Did you see that rebound by Cyrus Baguio? Jumping out of nowhere. Only the first personal against Washington. Kaya lang kanina pala sa penalty ang dalawang kupunan. What a game para kay Cyrus Baguio now with 29 big points. Pero mintis yung kanyang pangalawa. Kaya tatlo pa rin ang abante ng Talking Text. 109-106. 1 minute and 19 to go in overtime. Here's Ritualo, hounded by Baguio. 10 to shoot for the Phonpals. Ritualo makes his move. Ritualo goes to Yancy. Yancy for 3! Wala. Nice box out there by Mark Grayback. Here's Bugia. 3-pointer will tie it. Here's Baguio. Bugia, top of the key. Yes, sir! 8 points for Bugia. More importantly, isa na lang ang abante ng Talking Text. 109-108. At hihingi ng timeout dito, Air 21, 115-80. And back to the ball game. Alapag and the Phonpals up by just 1. They go to Washington. Blocked by Bugia, but a whistle is blown. Washington very aggressive, going strong to the basket. Fourth personal laban kay Bugia. Both teams kanina pa nasa penalty. Crucial free throws for Anthony Jamal J. Washington with a double-double tonight. De Ocampo sits down. Asi Taulava is back on the floor. You see Mac Cardona also.
Magkakamot talaga.
Ba't ba hindi na ako napasok dito? At the end of the fourth quarter, pero nakahabol ang Red Bull. So let's see. It's just a one 3-point shot. That's all it takes. Here's Baguio. Try this game. Nabangga. 2 free throws po ito. And this will really augur well for Red Bull dahil this will not shave any time off the clock. And you put the hottest Red Bull player on the free throw line. That's Cyrus Baguio. 30 big points. Breakout season so far for the former UST Growling Tiger. Ako, speed. Ngayon din nangyari kay Baguio in his last trip to the line. So good gamble there with the Palapag to give up that foul. I don't know if that is really a gamble. 29 seconds to go in overtime. 2-point lead for Talking Text. 111-109. Here's Taulava. Taulava, where is he going? He will pass to Ritualo. Ritualo want to shoot. Ritualo for 3. Wala. Offensive rebound for Alapag. Nobody boxed out Jimmy Alapag as time expired sa kanilang shot clock. Oh, that was a big play.
Ito sinasabi natin, yung Alapag to take charge. Well, he's taking charge right now. He has 4 points here in the overtime period.
And you know, in overtime, every point matters. And here's Ibanez, babawi. No. Here's Sharma. Looper. Wala. Bugia is fouled and he will take 2. Five seconds remaining. Yan napakabigat nung nangyari kanina with Jimmy Alapag left all alone. You know what they say, when the defense is away, the Mighty Mouse will play.
Bugia needs to hit this free throw, then they'll go for the foul.
So 2 out of 2 para kay Bugia. 3-point ball game. So asahan po natin na itong Red Bull will quickly give up the foul and send a Phonpal to the line. Ayun. So they will send Yancy De Ocampo to the free throw line.
And you notice, hindi pinasok ni Coach Derek Pumaran si Asi Taulava in that situation.
Taulava is not known for his free throw shooting. While Yancy Del Campo, I think, is a pretty dependable free throw shooter.
By the way, si Carlos Shalma has also fouled out. Siya na ang pang-apat na Red Bull player to foul out of the ball game.
Siya yung hindi na binalik, no? Si Mark Andaya. Ang ganda pa naman ng pinakita niya kanina.
Agent X44.
Ayan.
Okay, crucial free throws for Yancy. They're up by 2 and they're up by 3.
Yancy, very quiet, 17 points.
Masayang dito yung mga career high nila Cyrus Baguio and Leona Horda. It will all depend on this second free throw by Yancy De Ocampo.
Oh, he makes both. You think that they can still put this game out of the hole. But, you know, anything can happen. Let's see. Definitely, they will take a 3-point shot.
Here's
And there
Baguio.
it is.
Hindi ka na. That's it. Dito na rin magtatapos ang 3-game winning.